So we're still talking here with Ryan about active learning. We've got our classroom set up now, haven't we? We've talked about that. And now just thinking about some initiatives that we could use to actually get the children moving in the classroom. One great one that we found in a school that we were working with was, they called it No Chairs Tuesday, which was exactly as it says on the tin. On a Tuesday they didn't have a chair. And the first time they did this, the kids were in uproar and they sort of said, "Oh, where's my chair?" And they went home and they, told their mum, and the mum rang up and said, "You've taken my child's chair," and it was chaos. After that, that's what they did. No Chairs Tuesday. It worked perfectly, and it's just that once you've got over that initial, "Oh my word, what's this?" it just becomes the norm. But I think then you went ahead and took it one step further, Ryan, didn't you?
Yeah, well, we did No Chairs Tuesday as well, and we also incorporated it into our whole active learning day as well. I think the important thing is to differentiate the fact that it's not a PE day.
Yes.
Because a lot of the time people think, oh, you're doing a day full of activities, so you're having a PE day. No, this is still doing all of your curriculum learning across your English, maths, science, all of your topics. But you're building activity, you're making a conscious effort to build activity into it. So the challenge that we laid down at our school was to find a way to make all of your lessons active. Whether that was from doing an active registration, where people had to make shapes with their body to spell their names out as they answered the register, to getting the children to hand the books out as they went, rather than the teacher being the person that hands it out, giving every child a random book allocation and then saying you've got 30 seconds to go and deliver that book to whoever it belongs to. You've built in 30 seconds of activity, whereas the children before would have just been sat there waiting.
Half asleep.
Yeah. So there's just little ways in every lesson where you can build that activity in. So having a dedicated, we really try to push to do one, definitely one a full term, and then see if you can do one every half term as a full day where you are dedicated to doing active learning. So every single lesson is based around being active. And actually it shows you that once you do it the first time, just how easy it is to change your lessons from being sedentary lessons where the children are sat and they're looking at something on the whiteboard, to actually being a lesson that is covering the exact same curriculum outcomes, has the same if not better outcomes because the children are actually much more engaged because they're up and active and enjoying it, and actually doesn't deteriorate from any of the value behind each lesson that you're trying to teach. The children actually prefer it. They actually prefer it. And like you say, once you get over the very first day that you introduce it and everyone's a little bit, there's no chairs, what? once they get over that, then it's a kind of, well, did you know, sir, that I've been active in this way as well? And then they take ownership of it and they take pride in it. And they come to you saying about how they've been active in loads of extra ways that you've not even planned. And you're like, I'm creating something here. I'm creating something and it feels good. And by the end of the day, everyone is leaving tired, but with a smile on their face, that good tired, rather than that bored tired.
And in a really good mood.
Really
happy.
And then always
really
saying,
engaged.
When's the next one?
And
you go, well actually guys, I've got a really good science lesson tomorrow planned for you where we're being active again. And it's
a snowball of loveliness.
Snowballs, absolutely, So honestly, give it a try, because it will transform the way that you think about teaching and bringing active learning into your classroom.